We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Julio Urias gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
So striding forward now, number 6. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. Is a slider taken for a ball. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Popped him up. Freeze on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The next 3-2. Now a fastball is foul tipped, but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. Right side. Freeze is there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers stepping in next. You're watching NL West action on MLB Network. Drew Pomerantz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Drew Pomerantz, better known for that big overhand curveball that he has. A good fastball, not a great fastball. 91-93. Curveball is his best pitch. He will mix in an occasional changeup.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's 0 for 7. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your tick.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel for that base hit.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board.
Number 18.
Into the box, number 18. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Posey over at second. Crawford at first with no outs. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Hannon. Here's the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. France, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Freeze calls for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Giants leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's David Freese to stand in prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a hard liner, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, number 6. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Austin Barnes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Anik is there, and that's the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias. The 1-1. lifted the other way to left center. Number 18 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Taylor is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
the batter.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High pop up. Turner is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Panic.
Second baseman.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He loses him on ball 4. Now in the box, Drew Pomeranz. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here, and Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, number 6. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ready with another 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 18 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in, David Freese. 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at bat. 2-1.
2-1.
Freese is off at first with 2 away. But gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reactions that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria, who started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Good battle. Count remains full. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul. Neither got one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Line towards center field, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air into shallow left center. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. In now, Austin Barnes will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. Austin Barnes leads the yard with a solo shot. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Julio Urias. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Striding in, number 18. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a pop-up now. There's one. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Joe Penn. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Parra stands at first with 1 out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Caleb Ferguson comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Trevor Gott picks the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Tony Watson.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. He'll start us off in the 8th. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Seager from shallow center. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Giants making themselves at home on enemy soil. They lead the home-standing Dodgers here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Buster Posey is on deck. Good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. He's running. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped him up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brandon Crawford.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Line to the right side, but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Parra waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Max Munson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Max Munson.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Yimi Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gerardo Parra goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Bouncer up the middle. Seager right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Mark Melanson now playing second base and batting in the ninth.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
For batter number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. His career numbers against Melanson. He carries a batting average of .389. Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is the fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Next for the Dodgers.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Coming to the plate now, David Freese, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Mark Melanson's used to making good pitches when it counts at crunch time. He's in a tough spot right here. I wouldn't bet against Mark Melanson.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Solarte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Drew Pomeranz pitches well enough to get the W. Julio Urias pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.